Giraffe Stories. 1. The Giraffe in the Tallest Tree. Once upon a time, there was a giraffe named Gigi. Gigi loved to eat leaves. But unlike other animals, Gigi could reach very high thanks to his long neck. Every day, Gigi wandered around the forest to find the tallest trees, where the leaves were green and delicious. One day, Gigi heard a call from below. It was his friends the rabbits, the birds, and the monkeys. They were eating the fruits from the low trees, but Gigi couldn't reach them. Gigi felt sad and thought that having a long neck was very strange and useless. Suddenly, a big wind blew, causing all the low trees to fall to the ground. The rabbits, the birds, and the monkeys couldn't continue eating because the trees were broken. But Gigi was very happy, because the leaves up high were still intact. Gigi smiled and continued to enjoy her meal. From then on, Gigi realized that her long neck was wonderful and a special gift. Lesson: sometimes, our differences are our strengths that help us overcome difficulties. 2. The Giraffe in the Purple Cloud. A giraffe named Juno lived in a large tropical forest. Juno had a special hobby of watching the clouds. Juno liked it best every afternoon. When the sun went down, the clouds began to change color, from golden yellow to pink, then to purple and dark blue. One day, Juno saw a particularly beautiful purple cloud in the sky. Juno really wanted to know why the cloud was so purple, but no one in the forest knew the answer. Juno decided to find out. Juno climbed to the top of the tallest tree, asked the birds, and asked the animals in the forest. Finally, an eagle answered, "The purple color of the cloud is due to the combination of the sunlight at sunset and the cool air from the mountain top. It is a natural beauty that we cannot change. We can only enjoy." Juno was very happy to have found the answer. And from then on, every time she saw the purple cloud, Juno remembered her adventure and felt the magical beauty of nature. Lesson: sometimes, curiosity and patience will help us discover wonderful things. 3. The Giraffe and his Biggest Friend. There was a giraffe named Timmy. Timmy loved to help his friends, but because of his tall body and long legs, Timmy often had difficulty playing with small friends like rabbits or monkeys. Timmy felt that he was really different and sometimes sad because he could not play with his friends. One day, while walking in the forest, Timmy met a big elephant named Bimbo. Bimbo was having trouble picking fruits from tall trees. Timmy saw him and decided to help. With his long neck, Timmy easily reached the tall branches and picked delicious fruits for Bimbo. Bimbo was very happy and thanked Timmy. From then on, Timmy realized that although he could not play with the little friends, he could help his friends by using the special things that only he had. Lesson: everyone has their own unique characteristics, and sometimes those things will help others. 4. Giraffe in the Journey to the Sun. One day, a giraffe named Zara saw a strange light in the sky. Zara thought it was the light from the sun, but the strange thing was that the light was not like every day. Zara decided to find the source of that light. Zara started her journey hoping to reach the sun. Along the way, Zara met many other animals, who advised Zara not to go so far because light was just a part of nature. But Zara was very curious and did not want to miss the opportunity to explore. Finally, after a long journey, Zara realized that the light she saw was actually a special cloud reflecting the sunlight from afar. Zara smiled and returned, realizing that the journey had helped her understand more about the world around her. Lesson: curiosity and a thirst for knowledge help us explore the world. But sometimes, we need to stop and look at what we have learned. 5. The Giraffe and the Little Rabbit. Once upon a time, there was a giraffe named Gigi who lived in a lush forest. Gigi was very tall and had a wonderfully long neck to reach the lush green leaves on the tall trees. However, Gigi had a special friend, a little rabbit named Timmy. Timmy loved to run and jump, and although he couldn't reach the high leaves like Gigi, he could jump very fast and easily pick fruits on the ground. One day, Timmy got lost in the forest and couldn't find his way home. Gigi heard Timmy's cry and quickly ran to him. Thanks to his long neck, Gigi could see far and found Timmy from above. Gigi told Timmy to climb on her back, and Gigi brought Timmy home safely. Timmy thanks Gigi for her help, and from then on, they both understand that although they may be different, they can always help each other. Gigi with her long neck, Timmy with her fast legs. Each has their own strengths. Lesson: each person has their own unique talents, and the combination of strengths will create great support for each other. 6. Giraffe in the clouds. Gigi, the giraffe, always loves to watch the sky every morning. He especially loves the clouds that float by, sometimes looking like rabbits, sometimes like fish. One day, Gigi decides to know how clouds can move across the sky without falling to the ground. The giraffe begins his journey to explore the sky. Gigi climbs a tall tree, then a hill. But no matter how high he climbs, he still cannot touch the clouds. Suddenly, Gigi meets an eagle. The eagle laughed and said, "Clouds are very light vapors. They cannot fall because they are carried by the wind. They are not something you can touch from the ground." Gigi heard this and felt very interesting. He understood that sometimes there are very special things in nature that we cannot change, but it is wonderful to see and enjoy them. Lesson: sometimes we cannot change everything in the world around us, but we can learn to love and appreciate their beauty. 7. The giraffe and the big dream. A giraffe named Hugo always dreamed that one day he could fly like the birds. Every time he saw the birds flying in the sky, Hugo felt very jealous and wished he could fly freely like them. One day, Hugo decided to make his dream come true. Hugo went to the birds in the forest and asked, "Is there any way I can fly?" The birds laughed and said, "Hugo, you have a wonderful gift. That is a long neck and strong legs. You don't need to fly to feel free. You can run freely on the ground and look at the clouds from the ground." Hugo thought for a moment and realized that he was really very special with his long neck and strong legs. Hugo could see the sights that only he could see. Lesson: sometimes we dream of things that we cannot have, but we should appreciate what we have, because those are special gifts that we can use. 8. The giraffe and the clever monkey. There was a giraffe named Leo, who was very gentle and helpful to the animals in the forest. Leo had a long neck and loved to walk in the forest to look at the trees and flowers. One day, Leo met a mischievous monkey named Max who was always mischievous and tried to play pranks on his friends in the forest. Max always teased Leo because of his long neck. "Your neck is too long. You can't do anything," Max said when he saw Leo trying to reach high branches to pick fruit. Leo felt a little sad, but instead of reacting, Leo decided to ignore Max and continue doing his work. One day, when a hungry tiger appeared in the forest, the other animals were all scared. Not knowing what to do, Max tried to run up a tree to hide, but the tree was too low, not high enough for him to climb. Only Leo with his long neck could easily climb up the tall trees, helping everyone to safety. When everyone was safe, Max saw and realized that Leo's long neck was not only special, but also a great gift to protect his friends. Lesson: never underestimate the value of what you have, because sometimes it is the strength that helps us overcome challenges. 9. Giraffe and the adventure with clouds. There was a giraffe named Lily, who loved to walk with the clouds. One day, Lily saw a small cloud floating in the sky. It seemed to be looking for a companion. Lily decided to follow the cloud, and they began their adventure together. The cloud gently drifted in the sky, sometimes changing shape, making Lily feel very excited. But when the cloud began to disperse and disappear, Lily felt a little sad because she could not hold the cloud any longer. However, a bird flying in the sky told Lily, clouds are just a part of nature, and they always have a reason to change. Don't be sad, because every time they disperse, new clouds appear. T present. Like you can see so much beauty in every moment. Lily realizes that it's not always possible to keep the things you love, but it's important to experience and appreciate the present moment. Lesson: every moment in life is worth cherishing, even if it may be temporary. 10. Giraffe and flowers. Gigi. A giraffe always loves to see flowers in the forest. Every spring, the flowers bloom, and Gigi spends a lot of